You already know this feeling. You wake up after a full night of sleep and somehow you are still exhausted, not a little tired, completely, utterly drained, like your body forgot how to recover. You lay there staring at the ceiling wondering what is wrong with you. You have coffee, maybe 2 cups, maybe 3, and for a brief moment you feel something close to human. Then it crashes, and you crash with it. By 2 in the afternoon you are fighting to keep your eyes open. By dinner, you have nothing left for the people who matter most to you. This is not just tiredness. This is your life slowly slipping past you while you run on empty. And here is the part nobody talks about. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not imagining it. Something is genuinely wrong, and the answer is not another cup of coffee or another early bedtime. The answer is something most people never figure out. And today, we are going to change that. Because what you eat is either quietly draining you or quietly building you back up. Every single day. Every single meal. There is a war happening inside your body right now, and most people are feeding the wrong side without even knowing it. Before we go any further, I want you to know there are programs linked down below in the video description. These are resources designed to help you go deeper than what we can cover here. If you are serious about getting your energy back for good, do not scroll past them. Most people will. Do not be most people. Now, let us talk about what is actually happening inside you. Your body is a machine that runs on fuel. But not all fuel is created equal. When you eat the wrong things, your blood sugar spikes violently and then crashes just as hard. And during that crash, your brain goes into a kind of emergency mode. Your focus disappears. Your mood drops. Your body starts begging for more sugar, more caffeine, more anything to pull it back up. And most people respond by giving it exactly that, which starts the entire cycle over again, day after day after day. That cycle is not just exhausting you today. Research consistently shows that chronic energy crashes are linked to increased inflammation, hormonal disruption, and even long-term cognitive decline. You are not just tired right now. You are paying a biological debt that keeps compounding. Think about what that actually costs you. Think about the promotions you did not have the mental energy to pursue, the workouts you skipped because you simply could not move, the conversations with your children or your partner where you were physically present but completely checked out, the weekends that were supposed to be yours but felt like recovery time you never fully got. That is the real cost of chronic fatigue. It is not just a feeling, it is a stolen life. Now here is where everything changes. Iron. When your body is low on iron, your red blood cells cannot carry oxygen efficiently. And when your cells are starved of oxygen, every single thing you do feels like running through mud. Fatigue, brain fog, breathlessness from the smallest effort. These are not personality traits. These are symptoms. Foods like lean red meat, lentils, spinach, and pumpkin seeds are dense with iron. Pairing them with foods high in vitamin C dramatically increases how much your body actually absorbs. People who consistently eat iron-rich meals report feeling measurably more alert within just a few weeks, not months, weeks. Magnesium. This mineral is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. 300. And studies suggest that a significant portion of adults are not getting nearly enough of it. Low magnesium is directly linked to poor sleep quality, muscle cramps, anxiety, and persistent fatigue. Foods like dark chocolate, avocados, almonds, and black beans are loaded with magnesium. When people begin getting adequate magnesium consistently, many report that their sleep becomes deeper, their mornings become easier, and that constant background buzz of exhaustion starts to quiet down. Complex carbohydrates. This is where most people make a devastating mistake. They think cutting carbs means more energy. In reality, your brain runs almost entirely on glucose. When you cut the wrong carbs at the wrong time, you starve your most energy-hungry organ. The key is choosing slow-burning complex carbohydrates like oats, sweet potatoes, quinoa, and brown rice. These release energy gradually, like a slow, steady fire instead of a firecracker. The difference in sustained energy throughout the day is not subtle. People who make this shift describe feeling like they finally got out of a fog they had been living in for years. Omega-3 fatty acids. Your brain is made up largely of fat, and the specific type of fat you eat directly impacts how well it functions. Omega-3s found in fatty fish like salmon and sardines, as well as in flax seeds and walnuts, are critical for reducing inflammation in the brain and body. Inflammation is one of the most underestimated causes of fatigue. It is not just something that makes your joints ache. Chronic low-grade inflammation silently drains your energy reserves every minute of every day. When people increase their omega-3 intake, cognitive sharpness improves, mood stabilizes, and that inexplicable heaviness that has settled into daily life begins to lift. B vitamins. Think of these as the spark plugs of your energy system. Without adequate B12, B6, and folate, your body cannot efficiently convert the food you eat into actual usable energy. You could be eating perfectly and still feel exhausted simply because the conversion process is broken. Foods like eggs, leafy greens, legumes, and fortified grains are rich in B vitamins. People who address B vitamin deficiencies often describe it as turning the lights back on, like suddenly remembering what it felt like to feel good. Water. This one sounds almost insultingly simple. But dehydration, equivalent to losing just 2% of your body weight in fluid, is enough to cause measurable drops in concentration, memory, and physical endurance. Most people walk around in a state of mild chronic dehydration without ever connecting it to how they feel. Before any other change, before any supplement, before any new food strategy, drink water consistently throughout your day. It is the foundation that makes everything else work better. Now I want you to picture something. Picture 6 months from now. You wake up and the first thing you notice is that you are not dreading the day. You are not immediately calculating when you can next lie down. You have energy that does not require caffeine to manufacture. Your mind is clear. Your mood is steady. You walk into your day feeling like yourself, maybe for the first time in years. The people around you notice the difference. You notice the difference. Not because something magical happened, but because you made a series of very deliberate choices about what you put into your body. That version of you is not a fantasy. That version of you is waiting on the other side of the right information and the right action. Here is something important though. Most people who watch this will feel genuinely motivated right now. They will think, yes, I am going to change things. And then life will happen. The grocery store will be busy. The meal prep will feel overwhelming. The days will blur together. And 6 months from now, nothing will have changed. The gap between knowing and doing is where most people get lost. That is exactly why the programs in the description exist. They are not for people who are content with where they are. They are not for people who are comfortable staying stuck. They are for people who are ready to actually move. If you are still watching right now, that tells me something about you. You are not someone who gives up easily. You are someone who is genuinely ready. The programs below give you the structure, the guidance, and the clarity to take what you now know and turn it into real lasting change. But only if you actually go there. Most people will close this video and move on. And in a year, they will still be exhausted, still be frustrated, still be wondering why nothing changes. Do not let that be your story. Everything you need is waiting for you right below this video. Go there now.